Welcome to The Fame. My name is Lisa. I hope everyone had a wonderful day. And Kody Brown will never be granted an official divorce from Kody. Why? Keep watching the video to find out. If you've ever wondered if Kody Brown would ever take a fifth wife, you know that Sister Wives was the show to watch. Those were the good old days for sure. Since Kody is ruining so many of his relationships, the stakes are higher than ever. He's destroying relationships with his wife, his children, and even the few Sister Wives fans who could ever stand him. Kody appears to have gotten angrier, petty, and heartless in dealing with family members as time has passed and the pandemic has taken its toll. As a result, his third wife, Kody, decided she'd had it with him and divorced him. Their marriage has been in disarray for some time, but this season has seen them become even more estranged from one another. His belongings were put in her garage last week after she told him that he didn't want an intimate relationship with her anymore. Since the footage was shot more than a year ago, we know that things haven't improved. Kody announced her departure from Kody in a statement she issued in November, writing, "After more than 25 years together, Kody and I have grown apart and I have made the difficult decision to leave. My husband and I will continue to be there for each other as we raise our beautiful children and care for our family." But even after Kody confirmed that we will always remain committed parents, fans still had questions, such as, what does a divorce look like in a family like the Browns? Kody's own statement said that Kody's decision comes with a great deal of sadness. However, because of their religion, Kody has spiritual marriages with all four of his wives, not just Robin. Even though the Browns haven't been particularly forthcoming about their religious beliefs, a spiritual marriage essentially means that the husband and wife are married for eternity. The couple would have to be unsealed in order to get a spiritual divorce, which sounds like a difficult process. There must be a problem with that. One source says this, however. According to the source, Kody would not go through with a spiritual divorce from Kody. He left her on her own to make peace with the separation. It was her and God, not her and Kody, he wrote. Kody and Kody's spiritual marriage hasn't ended, according to the source, because they haven't had a formal ceremony at a church. For one thing, Kody isn't a polygamous mindset. These days. And for another, he doesn't want to give Kody or any of his wives the courtesy of a formal ceremony, since he feels betrayed. It's a little unnerving to think that Kody has become angrier and more bitter recently, according to the source. In the same way, you always have to take reports like this with a grain of salt. This one isn't too hard to believe either. Because Kody has always been the one to see himself as a victim, it makes sense that he'd see himself as a victim in this situation also. Indeed, the line that the separation was completely independent of Kody makes us wonder if this information wasn't given to us directly by Kody. So there are two possible outcomes here. For starters, Kody refuses to perform the ceremony required to make their breakup official in the eyes of their faith, believing that doing so would bind Kody to him for the rest of time. Either Kody or Kody, or both of them, have lost all faith in the relationship and have decided that the only thing left to do is call it quits. Interested to see where this goes?